So today I will show you that you can actually grow your food, be healthy, activate muscles, being stylish, all at the same time. Because I'm wearing flip-flops with pebbles that massage your feet. And now I will be active. You know, the body doesn't really care that much about the load. It's just if you do 100 times like this with 1 kilo or one time with 100 kilos is the same for body. So just, yeah, instead of going to fitness, you can, for that money you can buy land, and then you can actually grow your food, because some people say, yeah, they want a sick, so we buy medicine. But if you eat healthy food, you will get sick just maybe, very rarely. So yeah, take uh, take responsibility for your actions. So what will we do now? Now we will remove the green parts from earth. And now is the best sun. It's morning, like 9 in the morning, and this sun can't hurt you. So I'm using this sun now as nice adaptation for skin. If you don't know yet, I'm making Zakistar flip-flops, and I'm also training stretching. Thank you for like. Hello everybody. Good morning. It's nice to see that you are also ready. And now we will go line by one line, two line, and I will remove all the green parts from soil. So we get this is Sunday morning, and now I will show you. These are the problem. So we will remove all of this from the soil, and I can show you here. Hello. So as you can see, this is the garden. Good morning. This is potato salad. Here is carrot and few other things. I don't know English expressions. So I already prepared all of this. Where are you from? Venice Jamen. Thanks for watching and commenting also, because maybe you have some question. Hello Tamara Vučković. Yeah, of course, if you work, you have a color in your body. And you see, you don't need to work like crazy, you know, that you are super tired. You just work slowly, like for fun. I do this for fun, because if you, and little by little, this is another lesson: consistency wins. So it's better to do half an hour every day than one day 12 hours and then you are tired and you can't do anymore. So yeah, just don't overdo. So now maybe you will ask why am I streaming this? And the answer is pretty easy. Tamara, are you from Slovenia? We will need this to throw away trash. Okay, this is ready. Wow, you just did 360. That was lucky call. The phone dropped down and it made 360 and it dropped back on the. It's all good. Nothing got broken. Maybe I should put it somewhere better, but it's okay. A little bit of entertainment. So yeah, why I'm doing this? Because I created flip-flops with pebbles. Just 160. So these flip-flops have pebbles. And the brand is called Zakistar. I can show you the logo. So this is the brand. And it's make like a barefoot walking. And then I discovered that we are designed to walk for barefoot walking, obviously, and that it's very healthy compared to classical footwear today. And then you realize that today's life is not aligned with our design. That's why now I start my food to take control of what I put in the body. Auto, what do you mean? Car. I don't know exactly what do you mean. Ah, canal you mean maybe. Channel. No, because I believe that it's all connected. I believe that the point of the channel is reconnecting with nature and showing people the benefits. So yeah, I think, you know, being healthy is like the foundation. Because if you are not healthy, you know, you can be like a millionaire, like Michael Schumacher, and then you just destroy something like your brain, and you are done. No millions can help you if you are half dead, or if you can't, I don't know, do whatever, walk, run, you know. There is a very good saying. Would you be happy if I give you 5 million euros? And of course you will say yes, everybody wants 5 million euros. And then I ask you, would you be happy if I give you 5 million euros, but you don't wake up tomorrow? And of course everybody will say no, what will you do with money if you don't wake up? And that's the point. Every time you wake up, it's worth more than 5 millions, and people are still sad. So don't be sad. I mean, be sad if you don't wake up. But I think if you don't wake up, you don't have a reason to be sad anymore. So, perspective matters. It's all about perspective, how you see things. And I just want people to reconnect with nature because that's the solution. That's what makes the difference in life. And like with my flip-flops, you just improve. And now I'm stretching for the middle split. You can't believe when I pick something from the ground, I can't believe that my hips are so stretchy, and I can do that. So very funny how you can actually improve your body, and people don't think about that. They just eat McDonald's, Coca-Cola, and then they wonder why they're fat, sick, tired all the time. Just 1 hour work like this on the sun, fresh air, it will solve like 90% of your problems. Also about depression and this stuff, there was like cool question. Did you work out today? Did you have you been outside? Have you been on the sun? And then people say no, no, no. And the reason at the end is obvious: you will be depressed if you don't do anything. No ambition, nothing. Because I think dopamine works only when you achieve something or you expect to get something. But yeah, I think that 90% of people is not resonating with me. But I like the fact that those who do are normally very successful. Like today, Pogacar, the best cyclist in the world, he ordered Zakistar. I don't know why exactly, maybe because he understands the benefits, or maybe he just finds my videos funny. But yeah, a lot of customers of Zakistar are actually high achievers, like Olympic medalists. I made flip-flops for Olympic silver medalists, swimming, Beijing, 2008. So when you are good in life and when you want to improve, it's just that kind of people, you know. I think that every brand attracts some kind of people, and I designed this for high achievers and for people that live healthy lifestyle, even though there is a lot of kind of scammers, fake people who say they do yoga and all this stuff, but then they still wear plastic, which is super funny to me, because people don't see food as important. But actually you walk all the day, your posture, everything is kind of influenced by the feet. So if you don't have good balance, arch, your feet will go inside. That will influence how your ankles are pressed to the ground, and that will influence how your hips will be turned when you get pressure from the ground. And if you get pressure, you probably understand physics. Now if the pressure is at 90 degrees angle, it's different than if the pressure is on the side, like 30 degrees angle. And now your body was designed to work at some angles that are optimal. Like with spine, you probably know with spine, if you bend the spine and pick up things, you will destroy your spine. But if you hold spine correctly and you go down with knees and you put things up with muscles, that's very good actually, because you activate muscles, and muscles can grow, can get stronger, and also muscles can repair much faster. Because if you've been to fitness, you destroy your muscle a little bit, and then next day you are also already good. And for bones, if you destroy your bone, you will be just repairing it for maybe 2 months. So that's why it's important that when we walk, we activate muscles, not bones. Because the same concept as if you bend the spine when you pick up things, it hurts the spine, which is the bone. Hello. So yeah, the point is that you go straight back with muscles, all supported with muscles, and then you pick things up with muscles, not with your bones. And when you walk, you can also step on the front first, like on the fingers or on the heel. And if you will step on the heel first, there is no absorption, there is direct contact, poof, and the pressure goes on bones and it destroys your back. And every physiotherapist told me that we are designed to walk on heel first. But then I found Daniel Lieberman, Harvard professor, and he tested, you can check this all online, Daniel Lieberman, Harvard professor, foot walking research. He tested tribes that never saw shoes in their life, and they walk 80% of the time on fingers first. Because when you step on finger, you activate calves. So these muscles get activated, and when you press down, you absorb the pressure. So that kind of removes pressure from the back, and that helps you to destroy muscles instead of bones, and muscles can repair quickly, bones can never repair. If you will destroy your spine, you are finished. And that's kind of the concept of Zakistar. Because everybody today will sell you comfort. Yeah, these shoes are more comfortable, this is more comfortable, this car is more comfortable, but actually why we created fitnesses? Because we have so comfortable life that we need to artificially put our body under pressure, because if we are not under pressure, we can't grow. And that's the paradox, but that's how the life works. The body always adapts to the whatever it needs. Now if you, oh my god, look at this long, you know, it's like similar concept with aging. You know, aging is not only you becoming weaker because the mutations in the cells are worse, but aging is also you adapting to less because you are doing less. Of course, this is a little bit connected, because now if you have less energy because you are older, you will of course do less, but that's not the case. You can still do a lot, and you can push yourself, and also with lifestyle, if you don't eat bad food and all this shit, you can actually you know what they found? Check out Daniel Lieberman, really, because they found that blood pressure, you know why I like him? Because he's researching how we were designed to actually live. He's researching the tribes, those tribes in Amazonian river who still live like we are 2000 years ago. Because this with walking I was not sure, because when I was testing it, you know, maybe I'm already too comfortable and I don't know how to walk, and I was wearing shoes also before, so I was not sure. And then I found this, that he made uh, tests on people in tribes. And in tribes they live, like I said, without shoes, like 2000 years ago. And that's like perfect example to test, because then you see how we were really designed to live in nature. And you see that blood pressure, which is the #1 problem, people dying, I think that cardiovascular diseases are #1 killer, um, or at least top 3. 60 years old had the same blood pressure than 20 years old. So body, if you take care of it, will live for 60 years at least without any problems. But then you have the other side, when people just destroy their body, and at 40 they already need pills and all this big pharma stuff, and then they complain this big pharma made them sick. But actually their lifestyle made them sick, and their lifestyle was bad from age 15 probably, even earlier, because they put shoes on you so soon. So yeah, I want to educate people in that way. Thanks for supporting, and hopefully people will wake up, because there is a problem that people still believe these big brands, even though they're just scamming. You know, all these Gucci, Louis Vuitton, all these bags are made in the same factory in China, and people are still buying it like it's something special. And actually it's just a scam. So I don't want to encourage you to buy Zakistar or to buy Chinese products, because I don't really care what you buy, it's your life. But I want to tell you the knowledge that I discovered, that others discovered. So if you have knowledge, then you can say, okay, I will buy these shoes. These shoes are made in China for €1. I will pay for this 150 euros. I'm stupid. I will destroy my back. I will destroy my feet. And okay, I take this because I want to look good, and this brand is famous, and that's how I choose. If you do that, perfect. I just don't want that you buy Gucci and you believe that this was handmade in Italy, and then you pay 300 euros for plastic from China because you were scammed with marketing, and then you destroy your back because you didn't know how to walk properly, because nobody told you how to walk and nobody really care about you. So now I just give you knowledge, so you can decide. Now you have option for healthy footwear, flip-flops with pebbles. What's the idea? The idea is that pebbles are not flat surface. You still get some feedback from the ground. And when you get feedback from the ground, your body needs to react. It gets a sensation, something needs to be done. If I push you, you will probably use some muscles to rebalance. And when you use some muscles, they grow, and they are active, they are useful. So that's why people have flat feet, because it's so soft, everything, and so comfortable. And these muscles, it's all about muscles. These muscles don't have any power to hold your arch, because they were never using it, and they don't need to really, because it's comfortable, they can just relax. When you are in bed, your muscles don't work because you are relaxed. So I'm just doing things like this, like what I do now. I just use muscles at very low pace, but they still work. My heart rate is probably 5 or 10 higher. You know, just body works. I use a little sugar now. You don't need to do some extreme stuff. It's all just use the body. The body was made to be used. And if you don't use it, you lose it. So yeah, what I wanted to say is that I created this option and I got the knowledge, so now I'm sharing the knowledge, and I hope that it will help those people who care about those topics. Because now if you say, oh, I only live once, I want to eat Coca-Cola and McDonald's and all this shit, this makes me the most happy person in the world, then I'm happy for you that you actually found what you like. But now for everybody who don't know that there are actually footwear that are healthy for your feet, then we have a problem. And that's why I'm telling you all of this. Because first of all, most of the people don't know how to walk. That's the first reality. And then second of all, people don't know how to walk. And now I give all this knowledge away because I still work with a lot of physiotherapists, so I know the situation. Maybe I don't look like a scientist here, half naked with equipment in my hand, but I tested everything. You can also see some other videos. I made flip-flops for world cycling champion, for Instagram models with million followers and more. So it's not like some low quick scheme. But yeah, basically the idea is that you explore, because if you don't explore, you will be scammed. In today's world, you will be scammed for sure. You know what's the number one thing that they ask me? Like, oh, why you don't put this in China to make and sell it? You will make so much more profit. That's the best advice people will give you. And it's so stupid. Why would I give this for China? Just because I'm lazy or what? So that's the mentality of people that they're selling you the products. That's what I wanted to tell. Their mindset is not how can we sell the best product. And you need to understand this. I was in many exhibitions. I paid 4,000 euros to go on exhibition in Milano, the fashion capital of the world. And you know what I realized there? Everything is cheap and from China for distributors, because my product was so much more expensive than theirs, and there are big brands like On Cloud and KSW, all Swiss brands, you know, high class. You buy this for 200 euros, and their price of production is so low that they can give distributors price 25 euros. And I know this because they wanted me to be their distributor for Slovenia. And that's how this works. And then I said, my price for flip-flops is 100 euros, and nobody even thought about buying this and selling it. So you need to understand that all these brands, they just look for money. There is no quality, no improvement, and they don't need to improve because people don't have knowledge. so they don't choose actually. You just buy what is marketed for you. If they say that you need special shoes for running, you will buy special shoes for running because probably your friends already have it. Maybe you saw so many ads or your favorite influencer wear them. So basically, without knowledge, you are just manipulated. It's the same like with McDonald's and cigarettes. Tell me how is possible that cigarettes are legal and that people are smoking, that was even promoted. Imagine that some years ago there were active commercials for smoking and they were advertising smoking as good. So imagine that. You doesn't matter, just the money does. They don't care if it's healthy for you, if it will kill you, just that they get money and that's it. And the only thing they optimize is how to get more money. So now if they make you addicted, even better. Even though I wouldn't say that addiction is a good thing. But who do you think cares about that? Nobody. So we came so far that today it's actually normal to sell addictive products that are super harmful just because they make money. I just wonder why we don't sell legally drugs. That's the only thing I wonder. That they really found something too dangerous, but I think that in some places it's already legal. I don't know exactly, but yeah, I think the cause of this is lack of knowledge. Because if people would know 50 years ago that smoking is terrible, they probably wouldn't start. Or maybe not. Maybe that's just my utopian brain, that I believe that people actually care about health and that I believe that people would choose wisely if they would know about this. Because at the end of the day, people are still buying watches for 100,000 euros just because they're status symbols. Zero benefits, except that you can show that you are like, I don't know, rich or what. And it's so funny when they say, nobody will say I'm rich, they will show you that they're rich. But what is showing you with your watch that you are rich? What kind of showing is this? Like low one. So yeah, hopefully you are on my side. I hope so. I hope that you actually care about your body, because there is also very good Warren Buffett mental experiment. Imagine that you will get one car for the rest of your life. Just one car. How would you treat it? Would you take care of it? Would you clean it? What would you do with one car for the rest of your life? Probably everybody would take care of it because they don't want to lose that car. And now just switch that analogy from car to the body, because you actually get just one body in your life, and people probably really care about car more than about their body, which makes zero sense to me. Like, You can just switch cars. Car is kind of useless compared to the body. I mean, without body you're dead. I don't know if people understand this. So yeah, I care about my body, and I hope that here are people that care about their body also. Because this one body per life, it's like really funny how people think, if they do think at all. They will just put shit like Coca-Cola in their body, and they will say, oh, it's just for my enjoyment. That's the same like you would put water in your car and say, oh, that's just for fun. But you know you will destroy your car with water. And yeah, it's just for fun. And for car, I could maybe argue that yeah, it's fun. You just destroyed your car and then you can buy a new one and the life goes on. But problem is because body is so good at adapting that it can handle Coca-Cola and bad lifestyle and all this for longer. So I think this is the trap most people can't see. That it's not like you drink Coca-Cola and you will die. But you drink Coca-Cola, you get spike of sugar in your blood. Your body uses insulin, the sugar goes down, and it's all good. And then you repeat that, and it's all good. And then you repeat that for 10 years, and your body gets sugar spike, and your insulin doesn't care anymore because it's a little bit more sensitive. So you drink more Coca-Cola and you spike your insulin, not sensulin, sorry, insulin, and now you need more to get a reaction, and after 10 more years you have diabetes type 2 and you are fucked because your sensitivity to insulin is basically zero. And then people say, oh my god, I'm so unlucky, or I don't know what they say. But yeah, it's not like random, you know, because I also thought that maybe you get sick randomly, just you can't control it. Of course, that's kind of true, because also for cancer and all this, there are always mutations, and body can heal these mutations, but depends if it's fast enough or how does it work. But yeah, it can happen to everybody randomly, but then you have different probabilities, because if you are always in toxic inflammation state, you know, that's like working conditions. Imagine that, like working conditions. Now the temperature is perfect, the sun is like brushing my skin, it's perfect. And in that conditions I can work properly. And now imagine that I'm like your cell in your body. And now imagine if I would work now 5-6 hours later, when the sun would be high, it would be hot, I would be sweating, it would be hard for me. So different, I'm the same worker, but my conditions changed and also my output changed. So now you can use this as your cell. Your cell is perfect worker, but then you put it in toxic inflammatory, without oxygen state, and it just can't work, and then it makes more mistakes. And when it makes more mistakes, and when it makes worse output, like mitochondria is very important part. And when you don't get this, you just make chances for problems higher. So that's the whole reason why smoking and coke and bad diet makes so much damage. Because people say, yeah, some people are very old and they smoke every day and it's all good. All good. You can try. But that's a play of probability. If it's 90% chance, it's not sure thing. It cannot happen. You know, I can work here on the sun, sweating, and I will still make it to the end. But 10 out of 12 people won't make it. So that's the difference. And now you're just playing roulette with your body. And I would not play roulette with my body. I don't think it's the best thing to bet against, because even if your bet is successful, you still lost. So yeah, a little bit of education. You see, I'm removing all of this stuff, so actually my product can grow. You know, I said product because this McDonald's CEO, did you saw McDonald's CEO that said product to their hamburgers? Just terrible, terrible, and people still eat this terrible food. Just, I can't understand it really. But yeah, each to his own, they say. So if you are just stupid, be stupid. There's nothing that can be done. Also, if you have some questions or whatever, I'm training for split now, so I can teach you a few things about flexibility. You can check out Zakistar flip-flops. That's kind of that's my response to the knowledge in the world, because I saw that footwear is so terrible. So I created something for myself that is better. And you know how it goes when you make something good. Then friends want it, other random people want it, and then I started making flip-flops full scale. Maybe this garden will be also a business idea, because now I'm doing this for myself, and probably I don't doubt that there will be someone on YouTube that will say if he can get some natural food from my garden, because you need to understand that no toxic things is put here. Just water, shit, just all natural things. And maybe the products or the plants will be smaller, but what will be in them will be so much better for the body. And oh yeah, you can see there the salad is so big already. Let's go check the salad. I just put it inside. You see here is carrot between these two, and look, salads. and they're doing quite good. I'm happy. Maybe today I will need to put some water on it, but yeah, looks like all of them will survive, because you know, you put this half plants inside, and then you hope that they will adapt to the new soil, and also you change structure, and it's like a huge surgery for the plant, but it looks very good. You see, and there everybody was telling me what I need to do. You don't need much. And now if there will be a lot of people that will want also healthy food, maybe I will just say, okay, I will invent some delivery that I can send fast food. I mean, not fast food, but I can send this food fast. So maybe just first just here around the closest, or I will just with car deliver to people, you know. And that's the idea that I like, that you actually make business that improves something, and then you sell this, because that's the whole idea of why to even have a business. I don't understand how we could come so far with this drop shipping and China, that businesses, Nike, Adidas, they just buy products from there. It's not even their product, they're just selling it, and people support that. For me, it's kind of sad. I would make a law that you need to improve something with your business to get even permission to open the business. If you're not improving something, you can't sell it, because if there is already the same thing in the market, why would you sell the same thing? It just doesn't make sense. Maybe that's too monopolistic, but kind of it's not monopolistic if you are allowed to sell better products. So there can never be monopolistic. There would be just every time there would be better products. I think that makes a lot of sense, because monopole means that you are the only one with this kind of products, but here it means you just have this stage of the product. But if you come up with better one, you can make better one. So I don't know why this is not implemented in the society already, because it makes so much more sense. But people would have to do that on their own. But it's not, this is just utopian, I'm telling you. People are just looking for the fastest way, the easiest way, and never for the best way. So yeah, but I like to suffer. I like to go against the flow. Probably if I would do some stupid shit, I would have like 10,000 followers now and 100 views. But I have one viewer. But I believe that I'm changing something actually important, like it's footwear. Footwear and knowledge. These are the two things that I care about. And the best thing is that you can combine like nature, relaxation, work, working out, all together. You see? And I'm also streaming now. So I'm basically making even one more thing. Like streaming and expanding the brand and knowledge and all this. So yeah. Just upgrade your life. Because at the end of the day you only live once. So if you will listen to the wrong people, you will just waste it. I mean, you don't need to listen to me either. Just decide what is good for you and what's not. And you can also comment something. If you agree with me or think that I have a point, you see, this is how nature influences the reality. One hour. So yeah, if I have like 50 hours per month watching time, now we need to calculate how much I need to get to 4,000. And no likes, it's interesting. Last time I got so many likes. And yeah, don't forget to wear Zakistar flip-flops. Maybe I will just finish today, or maybe I will leave it for tomorrow also. One more, yeah, then I have just one more line. I think I will just finish today. I started early, so why not? Why not finish? And then I can do my stretching routine because my legs are already warm. The perfect combo. And then I can go train a little bit. Somehow we get to the point Some work needs to be done for good food. But you can go to the shop. Whoa, 2 likes. Thank you very much. You know, I need to do this anyway, so I'm just streaming to have fun, but it's nice to see that actually people like it. Because at the end of the day, if nobody's watching, nobody can learn. Which could be a bit sad, not so much for me, because if you don't want this knowledge, then it doesn't matter. But I know because some fans really love my work and a lot of people believe that this product is revolutionary. So in this case, it's much better. People can listen. Need to go here. And it's also funny for me, because people are watching these streamers of some famous people that are doing basically nothing, but they're watching it because they're famous. And then, okay, but it's entertainment versus education. That's understandable, because this is educational and people prefer to watch some clavicular or what he. Do you prefer natural food or healthy food? Which is basically the same. Wow, so much. Clavicular. Look at this, how many you need to pull out. And also stretching. Stretching is quite important. Ah, 0. I thought it's 11 viewers. I had to come look closer at this one. But yeah, now is the question if I stop for today or if I make one more line and then I'm already finished basically. Maybe it's better if I start tomorrow again because I will have more viewers from beginning than I have now, and I can do tomorrow morning one more session, and today I can post my fasting video. Pop up. Yeah, I will leave this for tomorrow. Even though I'm watching this, it's already 1 hour. And I'm kind of missing girl from Sweden. Even though this is like perfect job. Outside on the sun. Yeah, now I have just 1.5 lines or maybe 2 for tomorrow. Which is maybe less than 1 hour, but yes, nobody's watching for 1 hour. I don't know how people become famous in this area, because I think I have like a revolutionary knowledge, but it's just not that popular among viewers. What do viewers want? Okay, so now we have just 1 line for tomorrow and we are done, which is perfect. 1 hour stream today. So now if you watch to the end, you probably hello, crazy creature. Look, this is work from today. We did these two lines. I can show you salad. See, half of the garden is already finished. This is carrot. This one is carrot. And salads are doing great. And I had nice sun 1 hour in the morning. I think this is super healthy. It's 10 o'clock and I already spent 1 hour on the sun. It's perfect and it's not too hot, so I'm loving it. Now I will go slowly to shadow because my skin is kind of winter skin and the sun is not winter anymore. But 1 hour in the evening, 1 hour in the morning should be enough to start. I need to get ready for Miami. 14 days in Miami, I need to have a skin to protect me from sun. And then I also need sun cream because in Miami I can show you garden from this side. I'm just finishing, so if you are here now, you can subscribe. This is the whole garden. And yeah, 1 month work, but it's worth it. And now you can subscribe, of course, if you like it, if you like to be healthy, if you like fashion in modern lifestyle, if you like handmade products, if you like natural products, if you like products that have additional value, if you like flip-flops, you can follow for all of this. If you like sport, and yeah, basically Zakistar covers all the best sportsman, healthy lifestyle, diet, natural clothes. This is 100% cotton. This is 100% cotton. So yeah, reconnect with nature and you will be healthy, probably then also happy, and you will have a better life. Zakistar out.